It's 2 weeks out from the surgery. My mouth is moving a lot better, but this is still really sore. My lower gum line. Super sensitive, still really painful to the touch, and really pretty numb still here. Still a little bit numb up here. And these bruises are still there, but kind of disappearing. Swelling is really a lot less. Super tired. Just came back to Hawaii. I'm back home from Maryland. Had the surgery in Virginia. And yeah, I don't think I ever said the name of the clinic, which is probably going to be in the titles, so it won't be a mystery, but did go for the G4 by Golpa surgery, and these are my teeth. They look exactly like my other teeth. They just made them as close to my other teeth as possible, and I think they changed the shade a little whiter, but it feels like they're totally screwed in and viced, like a vice lock, you know, like there's pressure on the gums on both the upper and lower arches, but and I still have some sensitivity, and that's shocking, and I don't know what to call them. I've never known what to call them. It feels electrical. That's what I've told people. And it is happening down here. So my fears about if the surgery doesn't work, because I got this whole thing done because of sensitivity, extreme sensitivity, where breathing in the air would set my teeth off. And the dentin, I felt like my enamel was gone from my Indian diet and just hot food diet my whole life. I've eaten chili peppers and vinegars and spicy foods and pickled foods and, you know, what do you call that? Fermented foods. Like, those are my favorite. Salt and vinegar potato chips, like anything vinegary and salty and acidic my whole life. And I mean, I'm a brusher. I brush my teeth, floss my teeth, and I still have some trouble talking and a lot of saliva. So, like, I wouldn't say a lot, but like more than usual, I guess, from having something in my mouth. But I have to say, I did all this visualization for years before this surgery to just prep my mind for having all my teeth removed and having fake teeth, even if it was just regular dentures. Like, that's where you can, I have like a, I don't know, I'm getting used to them. So I would pretend with my husband, like, I'd be like, "Hi, honey, how you doing?" Like, just to pretend I didn't have any teeth. It would drive him crazy. That's the kind of person I am. I like to visualize things even before I moved to Hawaii. I pretended I lived in Hawaii before I moved to Hawaii, just to mentally kind of adjust myself. So anyway, I would pretend I had dentures, I'd pretend I didn't have any teeth, and I'm telling you, I think it was a good thing. And even before the surgery, I let my gums know the night before, and even days before, like, just let the teeth go, you know, it's gonna be okay. I did rituals and to honor my teeth before I had them out. I have my teeth. I have my little bag of all my teeth that were taken out. You know, I think it's important. Like, my business, Mystic Bee Sanctuary, is really dedicated to peace, comfort, and joy, and celebrating all of life and even the difficult things. The folding of those challenges into my life, and celebrating my faith and getting closer to God, you know, leaning on something bigger than me when things are challenging. So anyway, this whole dental journey has been very challenging from the beginning, even before I went to the clinic in Virginia. It's just been very challenging. And then even the night or the day when I went to have the consultation, talking with the surgeon, and you know, really, it was leaning towards them not doing it, and then having Dr. Golpa on the phone, and then finally Dr. Golpa coming in and meeting with me that same night. And I really thought it was a no. They were not going to do the surgery, and this was hours of being at their clinic and sitting alone in a dental chair, looking out beautiful windows from floor to ceiling and watching the day go from day to night. And it got really dark, and my parents were in the lobby. I hadn't seen them in hours, and they had taken me through the steps, with the CT scans and x-rays of my teeth, and sitting down with someone to talk about the making of the new teeth. But even after all that, thinking maybe it's not going to happen. And then meeting with Dr. Golpa, and I mean, even meeting with Dr. Fadi and crying, and Mia, who was like trying to be so supportive, and she was trying to be like such a cheerleader for me, and Brandy at the at the reception desk, and I just felt very like I had cheerleaders pulling for me. And they were able to identify with me having sensitive teeth themselves, and just seeing the acuteness. And I kept telling them, it's okay if you say no. Everybody said no to me up to this point, so I don't expect a yes. I just hope for a yes. And I said, I'm to the point where I literally could go home and ask my husband to take a hammer to my teeth. Like, he's a carpenter, beautiful cabinet maker. And I thought, we're at the point where or a car accident that just wrecks my teeth, then they would have to fix my teeth. And I was telling them that, like, these are the thoughts that go through my head. That's how desperate I am, is thinking, when would it be a no-brainer where you would take my teeth out? Like, it would be if they were all messed up from a car accident or falling out, or if my husband took a hammer to them. Then you'd have to do it, have to fix them. So, and these are what my teeth look like, and so it's very understandable that dentists wouldn't want to take these teeth out because of how they look, and also the main reason that the underlying issue might be an underlying issue, not the dentin on my teeth or the enamel. That might be a nerve issue in the gums, which is why I'm like nervous that I still feel that tingly, shocky stuff here. It was really, I know that after the surgery they told me this was a really sensitive area for me, so, which just makes me think that it might take a long time to heal. Like right now it's going off. So I know the healing process from having injuries to other areas of my body, where the healing really includes a time of integration and the nerves coming back together, and a lot of like electrical activity and pings and pangs and shocks. So I don't know, it's still numb, so it's only 2 weeks. So I'm trying to have faith that you never know. It might work, it might not, but my teeth were a mess anyway, so I think I'll be alright. And just knowing I don't have my teeth anymore is a step where I'm more comfortable. So if I have to get all new dentures and have all this apparatus taken out and just have dentures, it's just part of the journey. I don't know, I don't know what the answer is, but I feel pretty peaceful about this being a step. So it's been a huge step, and it's been a lot of pain, and the healing has been intense, especially with the itching of the gum line, because it's incessant. I know I keep saying that, but not having a break, except when I'm sleeping, is enough for me to take the Benadryl, just to knock me out. I don't think the Benadryl helps with the itching other than knocking me out. Because when I'm awake on Benadryl, it's still itching. But anyway, the outcome will be revealed. I don't know if it worked or not, but I haven't chewed anything. I'm still just drinking soups, because when I did try to chew something last Sunday, it's Thursday, so Sunday I went out with a friend and had some soft pad thai at a Thai restaurant with tofu, which was fried. I was hoping it wasn't going to be fried. I didn't even think to ask. The fried tofu was definitely not easy to eat. And then I had like a lot of rice with some curry sauce on it, and totally it was too much. It was just so aggravating. Like, I know the spice element was not a good idea, but I'm a spice girl, and I just haven't had anything salty or spicy. It was just driving me batty. So like, people say that you can be addicted to hot peppers and chili peppers and stuff, and probably me, because I was born and raised on it. So I know hunger can like make me irritable too, so just trying to be mindful. My poor husband, he went out and bought gelato and jello and all this sweet stuff, which just doesn't cut it. So, and then he gave me like cream and mushroom soup that I put in a blender, because I know that little chunks of mushroom is not good for me. So he got me a bunch of different cream soups, but I'm just blending the cream and mushroom soup to start, and it's going down good. So I started my day with a nice warm cup of blended cream and mushroom soup. And I just had some jello and vanilla gelato. So these are blessings and luxuries, I know. Nothing to complain about. That's like darn good gum food. But I haven't really chewed much, because it's just very strange to chew, because I can't feel stuff, and I don't want to chew my cheek. And this tooth was really giving me difficulty because it's so pointy. It kept puncturing my lower lip when I was trying to eat stuff. So I'm like, just giving that a break. I think I just still am on a learning curve, trying to adjust to the new teeth. And I'm just making these videos. I don't know if anybody's going to watch them. I haven't put them up yet, but I think I'm going to, because yesterday I had an impromptu visit with someone using Marco Polo, and we were totally talking about something different, and it came up obviously about my teeth, and they have a huge thing going on with them, with their gums and dental stuff, and a lot of fears, and I could just see it through Marco Polo. She's just so stressed out about it, and it's not only the dental fears, but also financial fears, and we talked about that, and that particular conversation was about faith and fear and finances, and putting our finances in God's care. And I don't know, I've thought about, like, probably shouldn't be talking about God or whatever, or, faith and stuff, but it's who I am. It's such a big part of who I am, so what are you gonna do? If I don't have something to put my faith in, I get pretty scared. So it's very practical for me, my spiritual life. So I don't know, it's who I am. So thank you so much to everybody for all their prayers, because I'm just putting it out right now in this video, because it has been such a comfort. It is really real for me, knowing people are praying for me, or thinking of me, or keeping me in their heart and on their minds. I know it's so important for me to do that for others, and it was really nice to be on the receiving end of that. 2019, oh my goodness, I've had so much going on, challenges and joys, and so the prayers and the love have been huge. And it's my 50th year on earth, so I turned 50 in a couple weeks, and so this was a huge thing. My parents were wonderful. I ended up having to make an amends to them, because I just lost it with them. We were doing so great, but on the ride home from the hotel after the surgery to my parents' home, oh my gosh, I just went off on them. I couldn't handle it. I was like, we'd been pent up in a room, small room, hotel room together, and it was just too much. So anyway, I made my amends, and they totally understood, and it was great. But our whole family has been under a lot of strain and emotional strain for almost 2 years. So anyway, prayers, thoughts, love, dancing for me, whatever you do. Thank you. Thank you for all of that. And I highly recommend it to you if you are going through anything like this, to ask for help and ask for prayers and receive it all, even if it's uncomfortable. Okie dokie. I think that's it for today, 2 weeks out. I hope these videos help somebody, because I know all the videos that you all have put out for me on YouTube, like Callan Jacks and a few other people, they've just made a world of difference to me. And even the G4 by Golpa videos, hearing everyone, that's really been helpful. I will say my experience is different. Like, I had a lot of pain, I had a lot of swelling. I think everyone does, but on those videos I didn't hear that. And I think it's because those videos were right when they got their teeth, which is less swelling. And like they were telling me at the office, it's gonna get way worse, and then it will start getting better. And that's exactly how it was. Like, Mia was telling me, you know, probably 3 or 4 days it's gonna get increasingly worse. She was pretty honest. She was shooting from the hip. Thank you, Mia. It's good to have honesty. And Brandy, you were the bomb, diggity. Brandy over there in their Virginia office was just so sweet. Oh my goodness. Oozing with sweetness. Really, really wonderful. She was the person I talked to first, made that phone call, which can be the scariest thing, picking up like a 500-pound phone to tell somebody how scared you are about teeth, and to tell someone my story. And Brandy just, I felt like she was so honest. She said, okay, I have to do one thing, hold on for a second, but then I'm going to have a lot of time, and I'm going to listen to anything you need to tell me, especially your story. I'm very interested in your story, so I can understand where you're coming from. And she was just so sweet. That's exactly what I needed to hear. And she was wonderful at her job, because she made me feel very comforted and very heard throughout the process, even when I had questions and I had to go back in. I wanted to go back in to get checked out, and they made time for me. And you know, I just feel like Dr. Fadi was awesome. He was just hala hala. He was just so sweet. I just felt like they really did hear me. They wanted me to hear them, their concerns. I did feel heard also. And Dr. Golpa was very genuine and very kind and very sweet. I brought him some coffee from my friend Dana's coffee farm, Aloha Kona Coffee. And I brought them all honey from my beehives. And yeah, I hope it works. The jury's out, but so far, you know, I think this is a pretty good outcome thus far. I don't know if it's going to actually solve my problem, which was that extreme acute sensitivity, but we'll see. Most of my teeth had work done on them, from root canals and crowns and cap fillings and everything. And so anyway, I'm turning 50, did this, have this under my belt, and I don't know what the outcome is, so we'll see. But I don't have any regrets, and I have a lot of bills to pay, but I have a lot of faith. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'm probably going to continue to do a few more videos. And like I said, I haven't put any up yet, but I am planning to. I'm just trying to get them done and heal and just do what I can do. And I feel less vulnerable than I was feeling prior to this, though. It's been a journey, but I'm feeling pretty good. All right, thank you again. And from Mystic Bee Sanctuary, may peace be with you. May you thrive in your hive. Aloha.